Welcome. I'm Untouchable Gary, and this is the Black Belt Review. What's happening, everybody? Welcome back. Today I'm going to be reviewing my sleeper pick, Brimstone. Yeah, you probably haven't heard of it. I don't know how it fared in the movie theaters, but it's a sleeper pick. I just happened to come across it last week, so I definitely enjoyed it, so I want to talk about it today. All right, the cast is Guy Pearce, Dakota Fanning. Y'all remember little Dakota Fanning from Man on Fire, Creasy. And of course, we have a surprise guest, Jon Snow, or Kit Harington, if y'all want to call him that. I call him Jon Snow, but he did a good job in the movie also. Now, this is a great movie, especially for something that you didn't expect. I went into it with no expectations. I just clicked on it just to see what the hell it was all about. I just liked the little clip art that it had for it on the Fire Stick. So clicked on it, sat through it, was pleasantly surprised. It has an amazing plot line. It's Tarantino-esque type of film. Now, if you're familiar with Tarantino, he'll give you a story at the beginning, then like 45 minutes later, he'll give you another scene that explains what the hell happened when you first started watching the movie. So it's one of those type of movies. It gives you 4 plot lines. It starts at the beginning. Then it starts when she transitions from teen to adulthood. Then the next scene is going to show when she was an adolescence to a teen, and then everything comes full circle in the last episode. Okay, now with me, I have a very dark sense of humor and a very sadistic mindset, so this film fit right in with my mentality, and that's what it has exactly, a dark, sadistic plot line. All right, picture this. She grew up watching her mom get beaten, abused by her preacher father, and eventually, as she becomes older and becomes a woman in the back in the day sense, where you have your period, you become a woman. Her father starts to take notice of her, and then he decides to leave his wife for her, and he starts beating and molesting her until eventually she's had enough and she runs away. Then from there, it shows her as a teen growing into an adult, where she encounters, how you want to call it, a brothel house. And there she ends up becoming a sex worker, but she befriends some of the other workers there. And then it's a completely different plot line. And then all of a sudden, the father that she ran away from, he comes there to actually buy all of the prostitutes, and he ends up seeing her, and he puts all his money on her, because he wants to marry her and then continue having sex and kids with her. She doesn't, she's not having that. So with that being said, another occurrence happens where she actually ends up getting away again, changing her identity, starting a family, and having a daughter of her own. And that's where, that takes us back to the beginning of the movie. And after that, at the end, it actually wraps it all up and brings everything full circle. So I don't want to spoil the plot for you or spoil the movie for you, but you kind of get the drift. And like I said earlier, it's probably something that I wouldn't have watched on my own. I didn't even know that it was a movie that was out. It came out in 2016. I don't know how it did in the movie theaters. If I wasn't just scrolling around on Fire Stick one day, I probably wouldn't have clicked on it. But granted I did, and granted I sat through it and watched it and analyzed it, I'm going to have to give this movie a strong 3.5 stars. It's definitely worth something that you want to check out. Hold on, I forgot to tell you my new tagline. I've done the research, so you don't have to.